It happened again. Another name, erased. Another warning, delivered. And once again the world is left asking, who are the unknown men? Swabi, Pakistan. A city where silence is a facade. A stronghold where men like Kashif Ali felt untouchable. But tonight, that illusion was shattered. Maulana Kashif Ali, brother-in-law of Hafiz Saeed, a Lashkar-e-Taiba operative, a man who had orchestrated terror, stepped out of his house at twilight. His movements were predictable, his security light. But someone, somewhere, had been watching, calculating, waiting for this very moment. Two men on a motorcycle. No words spoken, no unnecessary movements, just the task at hand. They moved through the narrow streets unnoticed until they arrived. Kashif Ali barely had time to register their presence before the shots rang out. 3, precise, fatal. Before his body hit the ground, they were gone, into the night. No traces, no evidence, only fear left behind. Pakistan's police called it a targeted killing. The government remained silent. The media speculated. Was this an inside job, a revenge killing, or something much, much bigger? This isn't the first time. And if history is any indication, it won't be the last. Because this is part of a larger pattern. A silent war playing out in the shadows. A war fought not with armies, but with intelligence, precision, and the element of fear. Let's rewind. December 2022. Lashkar's Karachi commander, Mohammad Zaki, assassinated. 2 shots, no witnesses, no claims of responsibility. March 2023. Hizb-ul-Mujahideen's key operative, Raza Khan, killed in Peshawar. The attackers, 2 unknown men on a motorcycle. No arrests, no clues. June 2023. Jaish-e-Mohammed's top financier, Bilal Siddiqui, executed in broad daylight. A silent gunshot, a vanishing act, a message sent. Are these isolated incidents, or are we looking at something far more methodical? Someone is working in the shadows. Someone is dismantling Pakistan's terror network piece by piece. And the more we connect the dots, the clearer the picture becomes. In Pakistan, there's a phrase often whispered, but never spoken aloud. The invisible hand. A force that moves without being seen. A force feared by those who operate in the dark. And whenever a high-profile terrorist meets an unexplained end, only one name comes to mind. RAW, India's Research and Analysis Wing. An organization that doesn't announce its victories. An intelligence network that doesn't need loud operations. Just names, patience, and the right moment. Because in espionage, power isn't about what you do openly. It's about what you make your enemies fear in silence. And right now, Pakistan's terror groups are terrified. Within the terrorist networks of Pakistan, panic has set in. Leaders are changing hideouts every 2 days. Phones are discarded, plans are postponed, trust is crumbling. After all, how do you operate when you don't know who's next? When every face around you could be the last thing you see? Interrogations have begun. Fingers are being pointed. Pakistan's own intelligence agencies are now being questioned. Are there moles, double agents, or something much worse, a silent infiltrator deep within their own ranks? One Pakistani security officer reportedly said, "It's like they already know everything. Before we can even react, they strike." How? Who's feeding them this intelligence? Or more importantly, who's working from within? Pakistan's government will never admit it. Their intelligence agencies will never confirm it, but the reality is undeniable. Someone is hunting down the masterminds of terror, one by one, carefully, strategically, silently. And whether you believe in conspiracy theories or not, whether you accept the whispers or dismiss them, the bodies keep falling. Because unknown men don't seek recognition, they don't need the spotlight. They only need one thing: results. And so the question isn't who they are, but who is next.